Hey YouTube, what are you doing on my PC? Let's get you out of this dusty old thing, as this is the computer we're going to be repurposing. Okay guys, so we have this crusty, dusty old PC. It's not the best. All I know is it works. I added a solid state drive to it to make sure that we can boot Windows and everything ran okay. It's got a 1050 in it, which I bought because it didn't have a graphics card. And it's got an old AMD processor. It's got DDR3 RAM. It's fairly old, it's fairly dusty, but we're going to be repurposing this. This computer, by the time I put it in a new case and everything else, it's going to owe me £145. What we're going to do is we're going to make it look nice, snazzy, tidy it up, completely go through everything, and hopefully get it out on the shelf and turn a profit on it. So, without delay, let's get this stripped down and see how much cleaning we actually have to do. And that way we can actually find out what process. Right, so now that everything is stripped apart, I've gone to town. I have literally stripped the heatsink off, the fan out, the fan off the heatsink, everything, because there is dirt and dust everywhere. So I'm now going to go and clean all these parts up with the air compressor out back, and I'll report back to you in a second when it's all done. Right, so as you can see here, everything is now put back together, re-thermal paste. The processor I found out is AMD FX 4130. It's not amazing, but it will do the job. I put 8 gig of RAM in it because I had a spare 8 gig stick instead of the 16, because I actually found a spare motherboard. I've got a Gigabyte 970A motherboard to the side, so what I'm going to do is I'll probably build another PC, slightly better PC, once I get some bits. I can do another processor, but I'll have the 16 gig. I'm actually swapping out the power supply with the Pulse 500 instead of the 700 watt one that we've got there, solely for the fact that the graphics card, which is an Asus 1054 gig, doesn't actually need power supply, so probably easier if I just swap out that one and use that one for a later date. We've got a 1TB hard drive. We've got a 120 gig SSD, 140mm fan from Corsair from a build that I did for myself. We have 2 brand new SATA cables. We have the SIP Bliss case, nice cheap case, and because this is an ASRock 970 motherboard, it doesn't have 3.0, although the case does, so I do have a 3.0 adapter from USB to 3.0 so that we can still use the actual USB. But now everything's clean, we're going to go build and put into this case. So let's get cracking. Okay, so the PC's all built, it's all tidy, it's looking great, and we're going to turn it on for the first time. Hopefully everything will come alive. So as you can see, loaded up perfectly fine, nice and quickly. I'm literally going to get some updates done on Windows, make sure the drivers and everything are set, and then we can benchmark this beast and see what it's going to pull, see what games it's going to be able to play, and then work out a price of what we're going to stick it out for. So we'll be back shortly. Right, so I know we've just built this, but I've tested it a little bit, and the process is terrible. So I've had to go onto the CX's website, and I've ordered the AMD 8350 Black Series processor, which is going to be a lot better than what we got in there. And I'm also going to add the 16 gig of RAM back into it, solely for the fact that I've got a customer that's already interested in purchasing this. The build has currently cost me £210 with a new processor, so I think that was about £58 delivered. I'm going to quickly get this swapped over. We'll pop back over to the test area and we'll see how it runs. Hopefully it won't keep freezing on me every time I try and test something. So let's get this cracked out and we'll meet you back over there. Okay, so she's done, she's working, she's been built, she's working fine. I haven't had a single issue from her since actually putting a new processor and upping the RAM. I've done the BIOS update, I've done everything, it's all good to go. Okay, so it's not the best PC, gaming PC, but it's a good budget PC that will get someone started that doesn't have a lot of money. So I'm going to get this wrapped and tapped, labelled up, out on the shelf, and see if the person who's interested in it comes in for it. So that's it for the video. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and if you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up. But thank you ever so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Adios.